Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to do a screen recording using the Acapella app. This is the paid version, but you can do this with the free version as long as your excerpt's less than 30 seconds, I believe it is. This particular song is 33 seconds at the tempo I chose. So the first thing you do obviously is open the app, and then you're going to click on this red box at the bottom. You're going to record new and a new project. I'm going to go with classic, and it's 4 parts. I'm going to click the 4. I'm going to put it at a minute because it's just a little bit over 30 seconds, and click next. I'm going to click in the first box that I want to use, which is actually going to be this one because I'm doing the bass line first. I'm going to click on the metronome. I want to make sure I have a tempo to start with. I'm going to do 4/4 time. Quarter note is at 80. And make sure that this button right here is toggled to the red so that it will play that tempo while I'm recording. So I'm going to click the X and I'll be back at the recording screen. And I'm going to click the record button. And click OK because I have my AirPod in for my tempo. 3, 1, 2. And I'm going to start that over again because I was talking. And redo because that happens. Here we go. Alright, so I clicked the green checkbox. Normally you should listen to it. I know there was a door slam in there when Jacob slammed the door, but we got to keep going. So it's going to save that file. Once that red circle's all the way around, I'm going to go ahead and do the tenor line next. I'm just going to build from the bottom. So I'm going to click this plus. Now instead of the metronome, it's going to give me the bass line that I've already played in my ear. So here we go. So I'm going to listen to it. I did notice there were some intonation issues in that I shouldn't fix, but Alright, so listening to that, I feel like my tenor part was better than my bass part. So I'm going to accept that, and then I'm going to actually go back and re-record that bass line as soon as this is done with that rendering. It's almost there. All right, so I'm going to actually click on this one, and I'm going to re-record this. I'm going to click the X so it deletes it. And I'm going to record. All right, so I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to X out of the preview. And I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to do the alto part. This is the A line. All right, so now that I have 3 parts here, you heard that they didn't quite line up there for a second, so really I should redo this, but I'm just using it as an example to show you, so I'm not going to do that. All right, I'm going to click that green arrow. And the last thing we're going to do is add the soprano line and try to tie it all together. There are some errors in this, obviously with timing and tempo a little bit, but this is the first time I've used the app. So we're learning together. It's going to take it just a hot second to do that rendering part. Almost there. All right, so we're going to add the last line, the soprano line here. I'm actually going to turn the metronome off so that I can hear the other parts a little bit better and make sure I'm lining up with those instead of just with the metronome. All right, here we go. Yeah. It didn't record it for some reason. So we're going to have to do it again. think it had everything to do with how I pushed the record button at the end of the video, so don't do that. All right, here we go. And click the green checkbox. It's gonna save it. The red circle seems to take forever. Do, 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 do. All right, we're going to save and share. I'm going to enter the title. Put my clarinet down. This is the Tallis Canon by Tallis. And I'm going to put in parentheses that this is from the 36 chorales. That's just respectful. And close parentheses. I'm going to make it private because I just don't like stuff being public. And I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to add it to my camera roll as a 1080 video. It's going to take it a couple seconds to do that. And then you can choose to export just the audio if you want to after it finishes this. If you wanted to use it for a background on a video track or something like that, instead of just having the video, you would want to make sure that you do that. So the other cool thing that you can see right here is collaboration. So if you and a friend want to both make a video together and you're not in the same place, you could do your part and then send it to your friend and they can add their part. So that's a really great feature of this app. As soon as that is finished rendering, it'll be in my camera roll. So there you go.